Welcome to Cheryl's Home Cooking, and today what I'm going to show you is the way I make my creamy chicken with black beans and corn. So before I get out into the kitchen, I have to water my plants in the garden. Want to make sure that the bees keep coming in here to pollinate. Now let's get back into the kitchen and make that awesome creamy chicken with black beans and corn. Start out with 3 chicken breasts. Cut off any extra fat. Slice your chicken into chunks about bite sizes because this is what you'll be putting into your crock pot. And you can see that this is bite sizes. So I'm placing it in my crock pot. I cut the chicken lengthwise and then into little chunks. The extra fat, nobody likes to chew on that. So I'm cutting it off, and I'll continue cutting the chicken into bite-sized chunks and placing it into my crock pot. This recipe is really good. It's simple and easy and good. Once all my chicken is cut up into bite size or chunks and placed in my crock pot, I have my crock pot on high, and I'll cook it for about 4 hours or until the chicken is tender and cooked. To my crock pot, I'll add in 1 15-ounce can of black beans. I'll rinse and drain the beans, and I'll also add in 1 15-ounce can of corn that I'll drain and place that in my crock pot as well. I'm rinsing off my black beans in my kitchen sink. You want to rinse all the syrup that the beans come in the can. And like I said, once it's all rinsed off, that's when I'll place it in my crock pot on top of my chicken. This recipe is quick, easy, and simple. Now that my beans are all rinsed, you can see I'm placing it on top of my chicken in my crock pot, and it's on high. I'm draining my 15-ounce can of corn. Once it's all drained, then I'll be placing that in with the black beans and chicken. Now I'm placing my corn on top of my black beans and chicken in the crock pot. And like I said, this recipe is really quick, easy, simple. All you have to do is just put it in your crock pot and forget about it. To my beans, corn, and chicken, I'm adding in 2 cups of my homemade salsa. You can use any kind of salsa you'd like. I'm using medium. Now I'll place the 2 cups in my crock pot. Stir it around so that everything is mixed well with the beans, the corn, and the chicken. Now doesn't this look good? And like I said, just put it in your crock pot, forget about it, in about 4 hours or less. This dinner is done. Now to this I'll add in 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese and just let it melt in and mix it. This smells so good. And what I like to do is I serve this over rice. This is really good. Look at how good that looks. Now here's my plate of rice. Oh yeah, this smells really good. Just place it on top. Get a little gravy. Now doesn't that look good? Now to take my crock pot over to my neighbors. They're going to get a nice treat and they're really going to enjoy this. This plate is for me. And please follow me on Twitter. And I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, YouTube, and iFood TV. Thanks so much for watching, and this is really, really good. Your family's going to love it. I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.